Hi guys, we're here now with a star from Rangeelay, Miss Neha Dhupia. Let me tell you right now, she's even more beautiful in person. I did not think that was possible. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So you just went to TOIFA.
Yes.
How was the experience? And I have to say, your outfits were stunning. Who were you wearing?
Oh wow, okay. Always a great question. It's almost like I've started feeling like I dress up more for the women than for the men. I'm probably the only woman I know who dresses up for women. I was first wearing on the musical night. I was wearing Anamika Khanna. And I hosted that night. Speaking of the experience, it was absolutely wonderful because it was just something that I never imagined that the response of the audience would be so with so much love and so much, um, you know, um, adulation. There were about 10,000 people. I was hosting the musical night, and we played this game called "Kaun Banega Neha Ka Pati," and we were like, "Alao ji sare singa nu lao" on stage there, and we got lots of boys on stage, and we had like this marriage audition, and I danced with all of them, and I had so much fun, and I'm just so glad that we did it in Vancouver, in Canada, just to see the amount of love that people have for us. And I've never had like I almost had goosebumps after the show, and they really left me with like so much love and warmth in my heart. So that was the first night. The second night, was speaking of, I was walking the ramp for Manish Malhotra. His clothes were absolutely beautiful. We did a show for 100 Years of Cinema. I'm glad that I was made a part of it. Soon after that, on the last day, I walked the red carpet in Sabyasachi and enjoyed the show. We had great performances by the fraternity, so I'm glad that I was a part of it.
So the important question is, did you find a husband?
No, apparently not. But they found a wife in me. Actually, many of them. But I just want to burst that bubble on Filmicafe and say, I would have if I could, but because I can't, so I won't.
Well, I'm glad you had a great time, and again, you looked beautiful. Now, you guys do travel a lot because of promotions, movies. What's one thing you miss about home the most?
I think for me, the one thing I miss most about being home is just the routine that I have. We actually travel, I have to admit that I've been in the business for almost 10 years now with modeling and Miss India in theater and acting. I've just lived out of that suitcase forever. I look at that suitcase and sometimes I start having a conversation with the suitcase. Are you too filled up? Are you light? Are you empty? Do you need a lock? Will you be okay if I leave you for 7 hours when I'm on the plane? It's almost like that, You just start having crazy conversations with your suitcase. What I miss about being home is just it's just being home. It's just those little things and those liberties that you can take at home. Just turn on the TV anytime you want, or you don't need a Wi-Fi code to actually get online, and just things like that. Lounge around. And this time I traveled with my parents, and they're here with me, and thanks to Toronto and the beauty that it provides, they packed up and left early in the morning for a quick trip to the Niagara Falls. So I'm just glad that they're there right now while I'm here talking to you. So yeah, I mean, a bit of everything would be a combination.
That's great, and I'm glad that you love Toronto so much.
Yes.
You were here for IFA as well.
Yes.
If you had to pick Vancouver fans or Toronto fans?
Oh my God. It's almost like, sort of asking a mother who she loves more. There's, her son or daughter. I'd have to say that in Vancouver, there are a lot of people from Toronto. And we were here in Toronto, there were a lot of people from Vancouver. I would just say Canadian fans and American fans all over. In fact, Punjabi fans all over the world. I love you all.
Now, speaking of Punjabi, this was your first Punjabi movie, Rangeelay.
Yes.
How was the experience for you?
Oh my God, where do I start from is the question. It's just going to be a really long answer. I hope your arms are strong enough to.
Maybe I'll switch.
Okay. But, for me, when Jimmy gave me a call and said that, hey, there's a Punjabi movie, would you be interested? I'm a Punjabi girl. I come from a Sikh family. It was really important that as an actor, if I had to give one gift to all my Punjabi friends and fans out there, would be a part of a booming industry like the Punjabi cinema industry. I mean, with the Punjabi cinema, which is doing so well, and there's such great scripts being made. When the script was offered to me, and I got a narration from my director Navneet and my writer Dheeraj, I think we were 10 scenes down in the narration, and I was like, I'm doing this film. So we were 10 scenes down, and I was totally sold, and I was just like, I have to do it, and I'm going to be an idiot if I don't do this film. It's by far one of the best films that I've done, and trust me, I've done 22 feature films, and I know, and it's definitely one of the best roles that I've got. It's romance, it's comedy, it's action. When the film doesn't make you laugh, it'll make you cry because there's such beautiful romance. When the film doesn't make you cry, it'll make you laugh again. So if you're ready for this roller coaster ride, if you love Jimmy Sheirgill, and if you think you like me a little bit, come watch the film on 16th of May.
Now, Jimmy had told us that there's a lot of songs in here that'll cater to every person. So the romantic, the sad, the happy. Do you have a favorite song?
Yes, I mean, the songs are just amazing. You know, it's very difficult to choose because it's a great album. So if there's, you know, like this hip hop kind of song by Mika, then there's also excuse me. So if there's this hip hop kind of song by Mika, there's also like a really nice romantic track, you know, by another singer. For me, there is a song called Rati Pini Daru Savere Nimbu Pani Jatta Di Dayaro A Habit Purani. That's like, for me, it's the essence of the film. And there's also a beautiful romantic track, which is my favorite. So because the essence of the film is fun and romance, these two tracks just did it for me.
Now, did you find any difficulties in doing a Punjabi film versus a Hindi film that you've done?
In fact, nothing. There's absolutely no difference, at least for me. The setup was pretty much the same. I worked with Jimmy in Delhi Heights, another movie that we did together. So working with him was really easy. He's a lot of fun. He has this really funny undertone, and a lot of people don't know, but he has this really wicked sense of humor. I would get troubled by him a lot on the set. He would not bully me around, but trouble me a lot, yes. And all the jokes, because they were all this gang of boys, and I was working just with them, and you know, I was a new entry, and it's almost like being a debutante. You know, you're entering an industry, so you have to have like that demeanor about yourself. So all these boys would always be together. It was just all the boys versus Neha. But it was a lot of fun because I ended up becoming like one of them by the end of it. Good, I don't know. But yes, I became like one of them. I have to say that we were shot in Chandigarh and Ambala for 45 days, and I had like a lump in my heart when I had to leave. We were like this one big happy family. So no difference at all. The reach, the medium, the language is just I just think it's a little more universal than Hindi, because wherever I go in the world, there are Punjabi speaking people and Sikhs all over. And this one from my side is definitely a gift to all my Punjabi friends all over the world.
Now, you mentioned there were pranks being pulled on set. Were you a part of any of the pranks? Are you a prankster?
Well, not really, but yeah, we would just have like a lot of fun, and you know, just there was this scene where if you see the promo, I'm supposed to eat golgappas, and you know, I thought I'll just eat one or two and it would be okay. And we had to take the shot from this angle and another angle, and then we had to do another scene. So it was just like all the golgappa scenes were shot on the same day. And by the end of it, I was just like, I needed like tablets to make my stomach okay. But I have to confess, they were definitely the yummiest golgappas I've ever had. But it was just so hard, and they would be like, "Ik aur, Neha ji, ik aur, ik shot vaste ik aur, ik close up vaste ik aur." By the end of it, I was just like, I'm going to give my back and not put any more golgappas in my mouth. So it was a lot of fun when we were shooting.
Now, in terms of eating healthy, and I saw you eating an apple earlier.
Yes.
Do you have a certain routine that you follow?
Yes, I do. I have a certain routine. I have a nutritionist back home who looks after my food. I've not replied to her emails in a week because I'm a little worried, because I've done a lot of cheating, and I shouldn't be cheating. I should be eating healthy. But yes, I eat small meals. I work out, like I do an hour of cardiovascular exercise wherever I am. But if I don't have the time, then I definitely look into sort of just controlling my food. I stay away from sugar and fried food. So it's nice. It's just the things that you need to do as an actor. But most importantly, my fitness mantra has always been eat a little less than you can, work out a little more, and you'll be fine.
Well, that's a great mantra to have, and hopefully that goes on to other females that are watching us right now.
Oh my God, I have to say that I've seen Canadian girls, and especially the Indian girls who live in Canada. We were having a conversation yesterday. They're gorgeous like yourself. And you guys, all of you look great. And I just want all the girls to know, like, stay just the way you are. And you must share some tips with me, because everybody looks beautiful here.
Oh, that's. I'm sure everyone's going to appreciate that coming from you, a former Miss India.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Now, before we leave, do you have a last message for all your viewers and all your fans?
My message to all my viewers and all my fans is just really simple. I have a little token of love called Rangeelay that releases on the 16th of May at a theater next to you. It's something that I've always wanted to do. And I'm just glad that, we have such a large Punjabi and Sikh audience all over the world. And I'm hoping that they all go watch our film Rangeelay that releases on 16th of May and enjoys it. And we had a lot of fun doing it, so have fun watching the movie. Thank you.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, and we will make sure that we all watch it.
Thank you.
Good luck for all your promotion.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
ਆਸ਼ਕ ਹੋਇਆ ਹਾਣ ਦੀ ਏ ਮੁਟਿਆਰੇ ਨੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਮੈਂ ਪਾਵਾਂ ਬੋਲੀਆਂ ਹੋ ਤੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਮੈਂ ਪਾਵਾਂ ਬੋਲੀਆਂ ਤੂੰ ਨਾ ਪਰੇ ਹੁੰਗਾਰੇ ਨੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਅੱਖ ਨੇ ਟੂਣਾ ਕਰਤਾ ਹੋ ਤੇਰੀ ਅੱਖ ਨੇ ਟੂਣਾ ਕਰਤਾ ਕੀਲ ਲਿਆ ਮੁਟਿਆਰੇ ਨੇ ਹੁਣ ਦੱਸ ਕੀ ਮੰਗਦੀ ਹੁਸਨ ਦੀ ਏ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੇ ਹੁਣ ਦੱਸ ਕੀ ਮੰਗਦੀ ਹੁਸਨ ਦੀ ਏ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੇ ਹੁਣ ਦੱਸ ਕੀ ਮੰਗਦੀ इश्क दे साइन बोर्ड ते वेलकम लिख के लाया नी फेसबुक ते मिस यू बेबी हो फेसबुक ते मिस यू बेबी स्टेटस अज मैं पाया नी डोले उत्ते तेरे नां दा हो डोले उत्ते तेरे नां दा टैटू मैं खुणवाया नी बुलेट दी टैंकी ते जट इन लव लिखवाया नी बुलेट दी टैंकी ते जट इन लव लिखवाया नी बुलेट दी टैंकी ते ਆਪਾਂ ਲਈ ਕਦੇ ਨਾ ਹੋ ਟੈਨਸ਼ਨ ਆਪਾਂ ਲਈ ਕਦੇ ਨਾ ਅੱਖ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਲਿਸ਼ਕੀ ਨੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਨਾ ਮੰਨੇ ਹੋ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਨਾ ਮੰਨੇ ਰੇਲ ਬਣਾਈਏ ਤੇ